All right, guys, welcome back. It's time for another Schteve. We're getting into it, man. Today we're talking about GameStop and their ridiculous stock jump. Their stocks have been going through the roof lately, and I don't usually talk about stuff like this. I'm no kind of investor, but I feel like GameStop has a really dark, cold place in my heart, so I have to talk about them. Personally, if it was up to me, I would want GameStop's stock to be down to zero because fuck GameStop. They've taken advantage of so many young boys who just wanted to make a couple extra bucks to buy some weed or buy some candy or, buy another video game, right? Like, I've gone to GameStop, I bought a $50 game. I try to take it back. I'm expecting at least 20.
Are you stupid or something?
Right? At least a little 25, a couple, maybe a dub bag, enough to get me through the week. But you know what they hand you? They give you about $1.50.
Damn!
Which is bogus because they can sell those fucking games, at least back in the day when you didn't have this digital access. Personally, I don't even understand how GameStop still makes any money. How the fuck do they make money? All the video games are online. You can just download the shits, right? Like, you can just buy it straight from the PlayStation store, the Xbox store. What the fuck are they doing going into a physical location to purchase a piece of plastic that you put into the slot? That's insane. I don't get it, right? But apparently GameStop stock. I'm going to call it GameStop from now on because I keep on fucking it up. All right. But apparently GameStop stock is through the fucking roof right now. It's blowing up. And it's not even their fault. They didn't even do anything. It's not like GameStop, created some new video game console or they came up with some unique new revolutionary retail video game salesman experience. No, none of that happened. It's all because of fucking memers on Reddit. Motherfucking meme lords. No! Can you believe that? Like, meme lords created a massive shift in the stock market, man. I think the power is shifting. We're getting there, man. We're getting in. Like, I'm thinking about investing soon. Shit, I might start investing in Pampers, right? Babies always got a shit. That shit has to go somewhere. Pampers, they're never going out of business. I'm gonna start putting money in, man, and I bet these Zoomers, they have another baby boom. A little bit of baby making parties. I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to mean, but I'll probably put some money into Pampers, right? It seems like a good move. Why not? Babies never run out of shit. Stop! Maybe I can start investing in toothbrushes, right? Toothbrushes never go out of business. I don't know shit about investing, but it seems like that's a good idea, right? Maybe I can throw some money at Blockbuster, right? Or bookstores. Bookstores, that's some shit that, maybe they're going to start short selling that too. So basically, the whole game has changed to an extent because stocks are now being moved based solely on online conversations. That's like strange, like there's no way that people who make dick memes and fucking racist comments should be allowed to, dictate how the stock market moves and how it actually flows,
I'll have to ask my accountant about that.
Because that's a lot of money at play. And I understand that the people losing money are mostly people that are rich already, so it doesn't really affect them so strongly. But it's interesting that the little person, the small man, right? The baby man, right? Like, we're all baby men on the inside. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy that the small baby men, we have a say now. Like, we're able to collaborate online and use the power of the many to, take out the few or whatever the fuck, right? And basically, so GameStop's stock, it actually, it rose due to a clash between the institutional and the individual investors, okay, if that makes sense. And really, there's a lot of analysts that are being told not to ignore this thing because this is big. This is going to mark a massive change in the stock market community, the stock investor community. All of these people that have been used to doing things one way for so long, this shows them that there's a new source of power that has the potential to cost people a lot of fucking money, all right? Now, if you don't know, the stock market can be subject to a ridiculous amount of speculation. For example, the stock for Tesla broke through $500 million last year.
Wow.
Oh, million. Oh, that's a pretty small number. Excuse me, $500 billion. That's insane. That is so much money. That's actually so much money that their market capitalization actually surpassed all 9 of the biggest car dealers in the world. Can you believe that? And they don't even sell that many cars, man. Tesla, shit, you barely see any Teslas. And yet they got the entire market cap of all 9 of the top companies. That's Hyundai, Volkswagen, Toyota, Nissan, GM, Ford, Honda, Chrysler, and Puget. I don't know what the fuck a Puget is, but Puget is apparently one of the top 9 car dealers in the world. Man, it sounds almost like a racial slur, right? It sounds like you're fucking, trying to, a Puget. I don't know, man. Whipping the Puget. That sounds like you're beating a Filipino slave. All right. Shit, I have no idea what the fuck a Puget is. Honestly, I gotta figure it out. Man, maybe it's a nice car. Who knows? So basically, if you don't know, this whole GameStop thing is effectively a battle between short sellers and traders. Now, if you don't know what short selling is basically when you purchase a stock, or rather you borrow a stock from a company, and then you sell that stock to get a profit, and then you wait for the stock to drop and you buy it back, and then you return the stock that you borrowed. So for instance, if you have $100 stock, you purchase it, maybe you sell it at $90, you get $90 in your pocket, and then the stock drops down to $10, and now you purchase the stock at $10 and you return it. So everything that's in the middle, you get to keep, right? And a lot of people feel like this is a little bit of a bogus way to treat companies, especially because a lot of short sellers, what they'll do is they'll borrow the stock, then they'll sell it back, and then they'll actually talk shit about the company to get their stock to drop. And then once their stock has dropped, then they purchase it and they return the stock they borrowed, which is extremely cruel, I guess. But, we're talking about people with millions and billions of dollars, right? So the way they play this Wall Street shit, I guess the small people have gotten enough. We figured out how to game their asses. So there's this community on Reddit called Wall Street Bets. So the people at Wall Street Bets, they saw that GameStop was having a lot of issues because the pandemic caused them to have to shut down a lot of their retail locations, and their retail locations weren't performing so well because people were scared to go outside, right? So the people at Wall Street Bets, they realized this, they looked at it, they considered it, and then they came together, and a lot of them, they looked at GameStop as more of a meme stock, like a joke stock, not really that important, nothing that anyone would really invest too much money in. But over time, they realized that GameStop was around, I think $40, and this company called Citron Research, the head of that company, he was like, oh man, this is a failing company. They're bullshit, because they were planning on short selling GameStop. They basically wanted GameStop to drop down from $40 to $20 so that they could, reap the benefits. They would get the profit. But if GameStop's stock went up, they would lose money. So it's in their best interest to make sure that they shit on GameStop as much as possible to get people to, ruin the stock. Now, the people at Wall Street Bets thought, man, fuck these short sellers. Fuck these motherfuckers. So they decided to just start buying it. They started buying GameStop like crazy. I didn't realize that there was this much, power in Reddit. I thought Reddit was just meant for, watching doggos, get the zoomies, shit like that. I promise I'm never going to use the word doggo again. I swear. Please don't unsubscribe because I said that. Please. But apparently, Wall Street Bets is this subreddit where there's so many people with money to invest, and it's a high risk thing. They're really taking big bets because there's a chance you can risk it all on a stock and lose all of your fucking money, right? Like, I've taken a chance with some Ethereum, right? I bought some Bitcoin, I bought some Ethereum. Those are cryptocurrencies, which is terrible because, I put about $1,000 into Ethereum, and guess what? I lost my fucking password, so now it's gone forever. It's not a stock, but it's pretty similar. So I lost money like a motherfucker. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. Anyway, so when these people in the Wall Street Bets subreddit started investing in GameStop, the people that were trying to short sell it, they started losing money like that. They were losing money quickly. It was going because, you know, the higher the stock gets, the more they lose on what they borrowed, right? So this pretty much was like a big fuck you to all of the people that short sell stocks and then shit on them, right? And, you know, the short sellers, what ends up happening is that once the stock starts going up, they start buying more of the stock in order to cover their asses. You know, they got to cover their losses, so they had to actually purchase more, which drives the price of the stock up even more. So the people that were trying to short sell ended up losing billions of dollars. Billions. So pretty much the moral of the story is don't fuck with neckbeards, you know. You know, these people, they got hair on their neck. They're fucking fearless, okay? They don't shave. They haven't shaved in years, all right? You know, one of these dudes apparently even turned a $55,000 investment into $11 million. That's insane. That is, wow, that's crazy. Shit, if I could turn 55 grand into 11 million, I would have to be wondering where the fuck I got 55,000 from, because I'm broke as hell.
We're at threat level midnight.
I can't even start investing. Shit, I can drop about $55. That might work. That could happen. That's possible. So now GameStop is through the roof. People lost hella money, but it wasn't all wins for Wall Street Bets, because apparently a bunch of people tried to join the subreddit after this so they could get in on the hype, you know, party around, get in on that money. Oh, get on the money train. Fucking choo-choo, choo-choo. They're trying to get on that money train, but it didn't work out, right? Because they had to close the subreddit for a little while because there were so many people going in there and flooding it. You know, they even shut down their Discord server because, well, you know what happens when you get too many people together in one place, especially people with money, you start getting racist comments and hate speech. So apparently their Discord was flooded with hate speech and bullshit racial comments, and they had to shut that down too. So now they don't even have their Discord server, which is a shame, man, because, you know, actually it's not a shame. Fuck them. All right, guys, man, I hope you learned something from this. I really do. This whole GameStop thing, it's really made me want to start investing. You know, I might start putting some money into something soon, right? Like, why not? You know, I mean, I don't got money to lose, but, you know, maybe I'll win, right? Take a Wall Street bet to the bank. You know, it's like playing roulette. Anyways, man, I'm trying a new format for videos. I'm working on my editing. I'm trying to get things a little bit more spicy, you know, a little bit more handy dandy. So let me know what you think about this video. Definitely leave a comment below. Tell me what you think about this whole GameStop ordeal, and if, you know, you've got any ideas for future videos that I can do. I'm totally interested in, you know, collaborating with people from my community. So drop a comment, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate you.